Hey guys, welcome back for another anime review and let's proceed. So imagine yourself living in a world that is divided between the wealthy and the poor. So all the wealthy people have a walled city and it is very clean and everything is just spick and span, while outside the wall are the poor people or the descendants of criminals, and they have to live in poverty and they just get the scraps from whatever that the rich people throw away. But there is a twist. This both of these cities are actually the last city on earth. So, what if you find out that you are not the only ones left in the world, that there are more people, but the world has already ended because of pollution, because of too much waste? That is what happens when our hero or our protagonist finds out, because he is exiled from the city. He is actually from the poor city, but then they thought that he committed a crime because they found him standing over the body of his adopted father. Complicated, I know. So they exiled him by throwing him into the pit. But he survives and then he falls into Earth, the real Earth, where it's now full of trash. And then he encounters trash monsters and he meets people living there. So the world is not is well, it is actually full of trash, but not everywhere is filled with trash. There are still some livable places. And all the trash came from the city above that is floating in the sky. So that is like the main plot story, but it's much more complicated than that, I assure you. That's why I enjoyed watching this anime and I love all the episodes and I really really want a second season. Also, it has a very unique drawing style, but it does remind me of this horror anime, Danganronpa. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right because it's been so long. It's like COVID days since I last watched that anime. But it reminds me of that, and it also reminds me of My Hero Academia, Black Clover. It has similar illustrations or similar style of drawing to that, because maybe they are inspired by that. I'm not sure who is the illustrator or the producer of this anime, but yeah, it's actually really good. And I like that. Okay, more about this anime, by the way, is that Japan has this belief that if you value something so much, it you give it soul. That's why they take care of things. So that is like applicable to this anime, because when you take care of something and you love it, it gives you, it gives back to you. It's like you're giving it a soul and then it becomes your power. At the same time, those trash that are being thrown away or discarded by people are also taken over by a soul and they become the monsters. So the people who are givers, as they call them, they give life to things that they cherish. They control this and they have this specific kind of power because of their love for that thing. So I'll give you an example. Like our protagonist, he has this glove that he cherishes so much because it was given by his adopted father. And then this glove gives him the power to control certain objects that he can use to fight the monsters, the trash monsters. But I assure you, there is a huge rabbit hole of this topic of this anime. Like it goes further down, and I recommend you to watch it because I don't want to spoil you. I mean, there is just so much going on in the plot of this anime. So yeah, it's available to watch on Netflix, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it. There is a lot of action, a lot of different kinds of skills, a lot of characters for you to assimilate with or relate to. The storyline is really good, and the music is good too. Alright, so that's it for this anime. I'm rating it out of 5. I'll give it a 4.2 out of 5 stars. Till my next review, bye! Oh, and by the way, I want to just show you their character design. Nice, right? And here's more. I'm looking forward to cosplay one of the characters, but their costumes are just so revealing. By the way, it also has topics of essays, child molestation, and such. It's not child friendly, to be honest. That's why it's recommended for more matured audiences.